Hello everyone, in this video I'll be doing a build guide on the Mystic Blade mod class in Baldur's Gate 3. This is a mod that is made by AgentOfEntropy here. Now what this Mystic Blade does is it kind of functions like a fighter monk kind of combination. You can add force damage to your attacks and you get some pretty fun abilities with this. So this allows you to add your strength and dexterity modifiers to your armor class, making you actually quite strong right out the gate. Now, for our ability scores, we actually can set them both to 18, so 18 strength and 18 dexterity, that's pretty good. We're also going to go with 14 constitution and then 10 intelligence and wisdom and 8 charisma there. Now, what's crazy about this is we can get ourselves a really high armor class very early on. Now, even better if you can get the strength potions to max that out as well. But I'll be going over the build guide here and then showing off some gear options. I'm just wearing an armor that's modded in, but I'll show off base game armor, and then I'll show you some combat for this as well. So at level 2 here, we get ourselves on our movement, increased movement speed while not wearing armor or using a shield. And then we also get ourselves the elemental weapon. So you can imbue a weapon with a +1 to attack rolls and additional damage of your choice, which I'm going to show you how we can do something really crazy with that. At level 3 here, we also get the evasion. So this allows you to dodge away to certain spells. On a successful dexterity saving throw, you take no damage and only half if you fail, making it so that we take a lot less damage from spells. So that's really nice. We also get to take skill proficiencies here, so we'll go with our 3 choices there you got. And we get the action, the pushing attack, doing additional force slashing and 1d6 force damage, and pushes the target up to 5 meters if they fail on a strength saving throw, making that actually pretty effective. At level 4, we get ourselves the uncanny dodge, so when an attack hits you, you only take half the usual damage. Really nice. Now taking less damage. And we get the one with the blade. Through rigorous training and an innate understanding of the both brutal force and agile finesse, you've mastered the art of combining strength and dexterity in combat. When we attack with a melee weapon, we add both our strength and dexterity modifiers to it. Big power spike. We also get the jump, which will give us a triple jump distance for 10 turns. And we get to choose a feat, which I think the best choice here is max our dexterity, because that's going to give us better armor class and better damage rolls. At level 5, we get the extra attack, and we also get the Get Yankee parry. So parry unarmed and weapon attacks reduce their damage by 10. Really nice. That's just another way that we become stronger. At level 6, we get our movement increase, but we also get the Death Sword aura, Light Sword aura, or the Psychic Sword aura, which allow you to add additional psychic damage to your weapon attacks. And we get ourselves a feat at level 6 here, so you can go with an improvement to your strength or constitution there. I also think that going with the Savage Attacker feat can be really nice, because with Savage Attacker, reroll your damage die twice, so you're just going to flat out do a lot more damage that way. So we'll roll with that. At level 7, we get ourselves Stillness of Mind, so you can automatically cast Stillness of Mind to remove Charmed or Frightened. And we get Soul Breaker, which is a weapon damage plus 1d10 plus 4 force damage. So that's really nice. Pretty powerful of an attack. I'll show you off that in combat. Level 8, we get improved unarmed terrain, and we also get another feat. And this time I think it's best to take Great Weapon Master. If you want to use 2 weapons, you can go with the dual wielder feat and focus on 2 weapons, but Great Weapon Master is going to give us the best amount of damage. This will give us a +10 damage, but a -5 to attack rolls, but we're likely going to still hit anyways. That's why it's fine to take that. Now at level 9, we get the IE Strike, so this gives us a weapon damage plus 5d8 of force damage, and yeah, it's pretty strong. It uses 2 aura points, which is our unique mechanic for casting. We also get Purity of Body, immunity to poison damage. It cannot be poisoned. Kind of nice. At level 11, we get ourselves Banishing Smite. That's strong. An additional 6d10 of force damage on our attacks, and uses 3 aura points, so can potentially banish a target. And then at level 12, we get ourselves the improved extra attack, getting 3 attacks. Really strong. And then for our next feat, we get to choose a few different ones. Alert's a good one. Ability score improvement to increase our strength can be also kind of nice. We can also go with the Charger, which will give us the Charger attacks, which can help open things up a little bit more, giving us more mobility. Lucky Feat is also nice for many reasons. It gives you lucky points. And you can also go with the Alert. That's just my usual pick, because the +5 initiative is huge. Everyone can benefit from that. Now, what it looks like for our armor here. So we're going with the Mask of Soul Perception for better attack rolls, the Cloak of Protection for better armor class, the Vest of Soul Rejuvenation, giving us increased health points, and we can make a reaction, an unarmed attack against an attacker that misses, and this gives us a +2 armor class to put ours at 28. Also with the Helldust Gloves giving us additional fire damage, and I bet we don't really use the spell save DC, just extra fire damage is nice. You can also go with something like the Crater Fist Gloves or the Legacy of the Masters. This will give a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with weapons, and the Crater Fist Gauntlets will give us additional damage on critical hits. So if you went that route, that's another option that you got. The Lawless Gloves are also kind of nice. So yeah, those are a few different options you got for gloves. Gloves are kind of weaker in comparison to some other items. Dark Justiciera gauntlets will also give you necrotic damage on your attacks, so those can be good. And there's a Crater Flash. Whenever you do a critical hit, we deal additional 1d6 force damage, but we can just get that 1d6 force fire damage on every attack with that. We're also going with the Amulet of Greater Health for 23 Constitution, although you can obviously go something else there. Killer Sweetheart for the critical hit, which is really good. And then we get our Ring of Protection. Hellrider Longbow for increased initiative, +3. And then I went with the Baldur and Giant Slayer, although early game, you got a few different options. There's a few great swords in the early game that are decent. Even like Hammer Haft here, Two-Handed Maul can work great for this class. It is the Mystic Blade, but it doesn't say you have to use a bladed weapon, but we're going to use the Baldur and Giant Slayer because this doubles your strength modifier to the damage. So you can see there, our attack bonus is +30. So strength +8. Favorable benefit. I'm also using a strength potion too to get the strength up that high. This will give us the best damage. One with the blade, Infernal Arcuity, weapon enhancement +3, proficiency bonus. So yeah, 30, pretty good. And then the damage there's not bad, upwards of 47 damage. And then we got our different weapon attacks here. Now another ring that we can add on instead of the Killer Sweetheart, if you really want to go crazy with this, is we can add in the Snowburst ring here, and then put on the Disintegrating Nightwalker's boots so we don't slip. Because what we can then do is use the elemental weapon and go Draconic Elemental Weapon Cold, giving us cold damage on our weapon. And whenever this weapon's imbued with cold damage, then you're going to create ice surfaces below the enemy, which is really useful. So I'll show off what this looks like in combat here. So before combat, you can triple your jump distance as well. So this will give you a pretty big benefit, because then when you want to jump, you can literally jump really far away. So yeah, that's crazy. Tripling your jump distance is so underrated, but it just gives you that extra mobility that we definitely want to have in case of emergency. So I guess to get right into a fight here now, we'll just go ahead and attack these guards as per usual, and we can go with like the Soul Breaker. So we'll just go with this big attack, Great Weapon Master all in. Don't even need to get that critical hit off. Oh, it didn't take them out, but it created a nice surface, so that's great. And now what we can do is you can just go around and the pushing attack to knock them back. Bonk. Whoa. That that hit multiple people and created ice surfaces as well. So that was good. Not what I was expecting, but we'll take it. That target is knocked prone. I guess we'll go for this target here and try to knock them flying. And I'll go with a critical hit. Boom. They have 1 health left, so I'm so close to taking them out. This pushing attack will knock them off the ledge, so that's perfect. It took them out either way. And yeah, I guess we could go with we got our extra bonus action attack, so I'll just hit them with that. Boom, that's what I want. I was hoping I'd get the Illithid ability to knock them out. And then we got a nice surface there. If I had a bonus action, still could jump really far away, so we'll just end it there and try to pull them towards the ice surfaces. They're likely just going to use these range attacks, but we can get the Yankee Parry. We got that ability there, reducing all incoming damage by 1. If they have a reaction, they wield a great sword and they aren't blinded, incapacitated, or restrained, which we're using a great sword here, so that's really nice. So I had a very bad few turns of getting command dropped, had to resurrect my character. So this is why you don't normally do it solo, but we're also slowed right now, so we can only make 1 weapon attack. So I guess I'll just go with a Soul Breaker here, as yeah, we don't got a whole lot else to do, so go with that. That thankfully took them out and created a nice surface that I can now kite them with a little bit, and that's fine. I'll eat those opportunity attacks. Oh, never mind, that got rid of our ice. So yeah, not going ideally, but it is what it is. That happens in Baldur's Gate 3. So I guess we'll just try a Banishing Smite here now to try and get rid of this person, because yeah, we're having a rough go at her, and we're still slowed, so yeah, we can only do 1 attack per turn. Not ideal, because we can't even use our Great Weapon Master bonus attacks. We're very limited right now. Not a great way to show off the class, but you typically just want to use your different attacks here. Trying to use it to the best of, you know, taking out the enemy without over expending, because some of them do cost more aura points, and you want to use just enough, but not too much, if that makes sense. And this person just tried to shove me and failed hard at it, but the IA strike here, this will be the finishing blow. Definitely, yeah, there it is. I love that we create these ice surfaces every time that we attack. Now we just got this one last target to focus on. We're no longer slowed, so that's at least something that can let us get in there and do another attack here finally. I usually have haste on so that you can see all the attacks. Oh, we created an ice surface, made someone slip. But yeah, that is the Mystic Blade and it's now available on consoles. So yeah, if you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you all in the next video.